Hello and welcome. Today, we are diving deep into a very important topic for anyone involved in business, finance, or international trade, and that is the Foreign Exchange Management Act, or simply FEMA. This law plays a central role in how India deals with foreign exchange, whether it is imports, exports, investments, or remittances. Let us explore how FEMA came into existence, what it stands for, and why it is so crucial today. Let us rewind a little. Before FEMA, there was a law called FERA, the Foreign Exchange Regulation Act of 1973. FERA was born in a time when India had very limited foreign exchange reserves. So the main idea back then was control, not freedom. Under FERA, foreign exchange dealings were heavily restricted. Even small violations were treated as criminal offenses, and the government had strict control over every foreign transaction. But then came the economic liberalization of the 1990s. India opened its economy to the world. Foreign investments increased. We started trading more freely. So we needed a law that would match this new open approach. That is when FEMA was introduced in 1999 and it officially came into force on 1st June 2000. FEMA replaced FERA and brought a more flexible, transparent, and market friendly approach. So, what is FEMA? The full form is Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999. Its main goal is to facilitate external trade and payments and to promote the orderly development of the foreign exchange market in India. Notice the difference. FERA was about regulation and restriction, while FEMA is about management and facilitation. Under FEMA, violations are treated as civil offenses, not criminal. That means fewer punishments and more flexibility, especially for businesses and individuals. FEMA focuses mainly on two types of transactions. First one is current account transactions like payments for imports, travel, education, medical treatment, and so on. Second one is capital account transactions like investments in shares, property, or loans across borders. These categories help the Reserve Bank of India and the government monitor and regulate international money movement in a structured way. Now, who does FEMA apply to? Pretty much everyone dealing with the foreign exchange, whether it is individuals, companies, banks, or even overseas branches of Indian companies. Here are some of FEMA's key provisions. Section 3 places restrictions on dealing in foreign exchange. Section 6 governs the capital account transactions. Section 7 deals with exports of goods and services. Section 13 talks about penalties for non-compliance. But don't worry, unlike FEMA gives people a fair chance. The law assumes you are innocent unless proven otherwise. It also empowers the RBI to regulate and the central government to make rules. If you violate FEMA, you may have to pay a fine, but you are not treated like a criminal. Let us talk about who implements FEMA. There are three key players. First one is RBI. The Reserve Bank of India is the main regulator. It issues directions and approvals for transactions. Second one is central government. It issues rules, notifications, and frameworks. Third one is Enforcement Directorate, ED. If someone violates FEMA, ED investigates and imposes penalties. It also worth noting that FEMA is closely linked with other important frameworks like the Liberalized Remittance Scheme, otherwise called LRS, Foreign Direct Investment Rules or FDI rules, external commercial borrowings called as ECB, and international trade policies. So, whether you are a student, a professional, or entrepreneur, understanding FEMA gives you the power to make compliant and informed international financial decisions. All right, to wrap up, FEMA is not just a law. It is a reflection of India's modern globalized economic outlook. It helps India manage foreign exchange in a way that supports economic growth, protects national interest, and encourages international trade and investment. In our upcoming sessions, we will dive deeper into FEMA's practical applications like how to handle foreign investments, repatriation of funds, and the do's and don'ts for businesses and individuals. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this helpful, feel free to ask questions and stay tuned for the next class. See you soon. Thank you.
Enjoyed this video? Then don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more simplified legal content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.